There it goes.
Copy.
Got it.
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
And don't forget Chad and Wygold Rob.
Hey, guys.
What's happening?
Hello.
It's hump day.
It is hump day.
Mother Nature is cruel.
It is. She's a fickle beast.
And I hope it's not going to be like that when I come there. I'm telling you.
I hope it is.
I hope it
Bring your
ain't.
winter coat.
I hope you have to wear
I
it.
hope it snows, Scott.
Yeah.
Bring your winter coat.
And you have to wear a toboggan and a winter coat.
Boggin's a sledge.
Sorry, a sock hat.
Yeah, we'll
Same
bring a
thing.
toboggan for you, Scott.
Bring your sock hat.
Yep.
We'll huddle
Oh,
around the fire.
I'll bring my Amra sock hat, Tristan.
Huh?
I said, I'll have my Amra sock hat with me.
You might need to. So
Yeah,
hot.
man.
It's cold. It's cold here today.
Made a $20 donation for that bad boy.
What
I'll
is
think
it right- Shad, what is it right now, temperature here?
Oh, I think
40?
it's 52 where we're at, but it feels like 48.
Okay, it's
You're hearing
40,
this,
It's
Lisa?
moist outside.
49 here and
But
moist.
it's cloudy.
Yes, cloudy and moist. And
It's
40
funny because we already had pool parties here. I don't get you.
Yeah, I got your pool party.
I'm just saying.
I think it's 64 here.
What?
Keep going.
It's 86 degrees out here. Yeah, right now.
64, Rich,
Yeah.
right now in Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Heat
That's
wave.
warm.
That's not fair.
Yeah,
Don't worry. This weekend, 64 will be our high with rain. Look at that.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, it keeps getting better.
Hey,
Now,
what's your 2 week look like when I land? I hope it ain't.
Well,
Crap.
I'm looking at the 10-day. It looks like 77, the high 63 lows.
There you go, Scott. See?
So yeah, right on the weekend.
I hate flying in crappy weather. I just hate it.
Is that warm enough for you?
Oh yeah, I'm fine with.
I'd
Same.
still bring a hoodie
Yeah.
because it's still pretty moist.
Yeah.
Ohio's weather changes on a dime though too. It's a very fickle thing.
For all
Yeah.
you Arizonians, it's
Well, you guys are up high though too, still. So
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
it's not like here in Southern Ohio.
Huh?
It's pretty flat here.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is pretty flat here.
I don't think there's anything high there.
You're pretty much what the lake was
You
here
might
way
be,
back.
right?
We are a flat.
No, you're
Lake.
saying you're in
Here.
Michigan.
Pretty much.
Oh no, we're looking forward to seeing you and Lisa. So
Ah,
it'll be
Big
fun.
big Scott.
And then Rich and
Wow.
Dennis is still coming, right?
As far as I know,
He
Kathleen.
says. He says it's coming.
he should be rolling in on Friday, same as me.
You were live, by the way.
He says he's coming in on Friday.
Okay.
We'll get the smoker ready with the brisket.
Yeah, I can't check in the hotel till 4 o'clock, so I'll probably head over to you guys' place first.
4
Okay.
o'clock. Check in.
Shoot. Scott won't be able to check in until 10 p.m. here,
Right. Yeah, late check in.
unless he wants to pay that early check-in fee.
Shane
Huh?
could be the bus boy
Yeah.
to
He'll
carry
be-
your bags.
No,
upstairs.
the footman.
That breakfast better be outstanding.
Breakfast. It's a continental breakfast to serve your.
Yeah, I'll throw some Cheerios on the floor in a dog bowl.
I was gonna say what? I was gonna say.
Oh, bring a lint brush.
Oh yeah.
Bring a lint brush.
You hear that, honey? Bring a lint brush. Because they got them 5 German chippers or whatever it is.
And one of them's blowing their coat.
Nice.
It's bad.
She looks like a porcupine.
I even spent like 30 minutes brushing her.
She
on
looks
Sunday.
like a porcupine with the like tufts of hair that keeps coming out.
Oh, can't you
Oh,
just
it's
fire up the clippers, Shad, and just give
Fire
her
up the vacuum
I'm
cleaner.
tempted to, yeah. I should
Fire up
just
the vacuum
I'll just
cleaner.
wear my white shirt till we get there, and then I'll put on my black shirt.
Yeah, it really shows up with the black shirts.
Yeah.
I
You
just
can probably
roll
even
with it.
see it. Right?
Yeah, you
Just
can
roll
see it
with
from
it.
here.
Can you see it?
Yeah,
Can you?
Man.
yeah, I can.
Good eyes, Rich.
Like we were going for a walk in the neighborhood. we both had like black hoodies on.
Oh, they're covered,
We
man.
were just covered in fur.
Yeah, you're probably walking down a road with fur flying off of.
They're those dirty people again.
And then yesterday we were taking our dogs for a walk, and the one that's blowing her coat, Marley, like where the collar was rubbing her, all the fur started flying
Oh, wow.
into people's yards.
It was bad.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Hey,
leave
the
a
birds
trail.
has got to get nesting stuff from
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah.
Oh, they like it. Yeah.
Leave a trail going down the road. The birds start following you.
Hey, we're helping the birds and building
On the
their
nest.
nests.
Hey, when I cut my hair, sometimes I throw it out in the front yard for the birds.
They pick it up and actually build nests.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay.
They like
It doesn't sit. I'll tell you what, it won't sit there for more than a day. It's gone.
Yeah, they
Good
will take it.
indicator.
They're like, woohoo, look at this stuff, man. This will really work.
It works good. Good nest.
The husky,
building.
of course, is
Blanket.
always shedding. He sheds all year. It doesn't matter. All year long.
Dog, right? The joy of dogs.
Yeah, so if you come
Unless you-
over, Tim, bring a lint brush.
Roger.
We have one on hand somewhere. I just
I
gotta
buy them 5 at a time. those extra sticky tape rollers.
Or what works if you wet your hand and just go like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that works too.
Then your hand's covered in hair.
Yeah.
Then you put your hand in your pocket.
Hairy
Touch
balls.
your face.
Eh.
You leave it on your pocket for a while. Then
No, you keep it on your hand and you go find somebody you don't like at the Gold Show and hi,
How you
how
doing?
are
How you
you?
doing, buddy?
There we go. Mhm.
Oh, so the Gold Show, we're gonna have a table. We're gonna do a show.
Yeah.
I guess let's talk about it now since
Yeah.
Kathleen decided to run her mouth.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
But yeah, real quick, the dates, May 14th and 15th.
14, 15.
Doors open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. both days. Even though their Facebook page says 10 p.m. to 4 a.m., it's not an all-night rave. All right. So they messed up there.
Good show.
The locations at the Ohio State Fairgrounds and the Ohio Expo Center building, right? There'll be signs there. So
Yeah, they always
go.
have signs galore.
You will probably typically the Ohio State Fairgrounds, you have to pay for parking. I think it's $5 per vehicle, if I remember.
$5.
I
Yeah,
doubt it.
I'm not 100%, but usually that's normal there.
Yeah.
But it gets you into if there's any other events you want to check out too. Now the GPA has a special deal at the GPAstore.com. If you buy your tickets in advance, you can save 30%, then buy them at the door by using the promo code CPGS30.
CP.
Columbus Gold Joe.
Now, actually, this is the code for all their shows,
Oh.
except for Arizona. I didn't know. I've never seen this before, but that's on their Facebook page. I put it in the chat room on Gold Prospector Space.
Okay.
So yeah, use that code, buy your tickets in advance. Now remember, the first 100 people in line to get into the door will get a free vial of gold.
Say that again.
A free vial of gold.
Say
How big is this vial?
It's ginormous with replays.
get there first.
About 20
Floating
seconds.
in water?
I think, yeah, usually they put in water. I don't, it's not much, but it's still cool. And
It's free gold. Seriously?
Nice. Free gold.
speaking of gold, this year's Golden Treasure shows are sponsored by none other than Gold Bay, which they add 2 ounces of gold
Dude.
into the panning troughs.
Yeah, buddy. That's a lot. Right?
Dude,
Well,
that's
you know
like
they don't
4 grand almost.
I know, but you know they don't clean that sand out before they move to another
Oh
town.
no, yeah, they just put the sand back.
So
and-
there's going to be another 2 ounces of what's ever in the sand that they come from the town before.
Uh-huh.
Trust me, you guys, if you go to the panning booth, you will find gold. If you don't, please ask one of the instructors to show you how to pan, because obviously you don't know how. So
Uh-huh. Huh?
Throw that out there.
And also thank you, John Hunt. I forgot to say, if you're a veteran or active duty reserve military, and I think it even extends to first responders, bring an ID or something to indicate as such, and you get free entry.
Nice.
So
Scott, you got them pictures yet? You're a week away.
Actually, we're taking them tonight.
There you go.
now, if you do go to the Gold Show both days, you do have to buy tickets for each individual day, and that promo code is good on for both days. So
Huh?
You gotta
You
do
gotta
that
have
even
separate
for a
tickets.
speaker.
That's cool.
I had to pay for both days in a row, and I was a speaker. I was like, something's not right here. But I don't mind because I know where the money's going.
but yeah, now Kathleen, what else is special about this show?
Yeah, what else is special about it, Kathleen?
Yeah, Kathleen, what else is special?
We're gonna be there.
That's right.
The radio show.
There you go. Yeah.
Both days.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right. Come by.
Wandering
sit down.
Buffaloes will be there too.
That's
I
right.
hear.
Come by.
You get to meet the Buffalo crew.
I heard they might
We're
be
gonna
there.
be there.
I heard the Wandering Buffaloes are gonna make an appearance.
I heard they might be there. I heard the Indiana Gold Hunter might be there. The old,
Yeah,
the old,
in Swiftwater we know.
the old Swift might be there.
Well, right now he's headlining the Golden Treasure Show as
He is
a special speaker.
flying in from Arizona just to give us talk.
I
To
know.
go.
Desert prospecting. I could burn an hour up pretty easy.
All right.
But will you have
Yeah.
pictures?
Yeah.
No,
You have a PowerPoint. So you
you know
have.
what? That was a long time ago when I did my first thing there, and I thought it kind of. I mean, it wasn't a great. You guys were there, and I did what I did. I talked about what I thought was in my mind, but Kevin liked it because it wasn't scripted. It wasn't the same old thing that everybody hears.
Right.
I mean, if you had something scripted, it would just out of my mouth. It would actually sound fake as heck.
Uh-huh.
So no, I'm just going to talk about desert mining. You know what? This is what we do in October. 9 times out of 10, we start out dry washing, then talk about dry washing, and I'll go into when it rains, we get the snow melt. We'll flip into dry land dredging, and then I'll have to explain that, which probably most people know. But hey, I'll explain it the way I know how to explain it.
And we are allowed to ask questions.
No, you guys aren't allowed to ask questions.
Damn.
We're gonna sit in the front row.
Yeah, okay.
We are.
Roast
All of
them,
us.
eh?
We're all sitting right dead front center.
We're
Yeah,
all
but you
gonna
guys
be
don't-
sitting there like this.
Yeah, but you don't understand. You guys sitting in the front row. I talk to you guys 2 times a week. That's not gonna,
So we'll make you feel
It
comfortable.
won't rattle you. Well, we want to make you feel relaxed. That's why we want to sit in the front row.
Yeah, especially since you're just winging it. So you
Yeah.
know.
I'm not winging it. I mean, I've
Yeah, you're pretty much winging it, dude.
well, I've got pinpoints in my head what I want to talk about. describe about
Pinpoints.
Arizona.
Winging
You mean bullets.
Well, I'm talking about
Points.
Pinpoints.
I'm talking about like dry washing. You got dry land dredging.
Thanks.
You got the time of year that stuff starts coming out, and then why you want to get out at a certain time. Water issues. I got pinpoints, sucker.
You got thumbtacks.
All up in here. That's right. It's DFO's all up here
Pinpoints.
Yeah.
in
So
the
you can-
gray.
if you start fading, just look to us. We'll help you.
Talking points, you mean?
No. Pinpoints. We need to get Swifty a T-shirt that says "I got pinpoints." Just
And everybody will
saying
think
on
it's-
the back.
Everybody will think it's metal
Saying.
detector.
Everybody saying what?
I said everybody will think it's metal detector shirt.
Yeah, they'll have a pinpointer on their shirt.
Yeah.
I know they got a pin, and nobody will get the joke.
We will.
Actually, that would be a good shirt because nobody would get the
Hey.
joke.
It would be. If somebody makes shirts, Make's got one right now that says, I got pinpoints.
Yeah, it says Swiftwater's pinpoints, and then it has a pinpointer. They're like, "Oh, you sell pinpointers?" It's like, no.
It's my
Read
idea.
it, read it again, dude. Don't look at the picture. Read it.
It's my
I can make
idea.
like, little
Oh, can you
cards.
make signs like they have on The Price is Right?
Yeah.
Pinpoint number one.
Oh, you guys are horrible.
We need some poster board.
Awesome.
Oh, we'll go buy some just for that.
Just for that reason.
That's what we'll do Friday night is we'll work on the posters.
I need
Well,
to
you
get
have to
an
get
air
those
horn.
fans. You have to get the fans that open up.
Uh-huh.
Put something on it. And
You need a teleprompter, Scott,
then,
10 points.
It's a
Boy.
prompter.
with your pinpoints on it.
Well, that way I wouldn't look at anybody else like this.
We could just hold them up when you need a new pinpoint.
You just turn around to the crowd.
And when you get rambling and going off track, we'll have an air horn to blow really loud too.
I think I actually have one, Chad.
You know, like President Biden.
Now you guys, come on. Now you can't screw it. You guys know I'm doing this for Kevin anyway, so don't screw it up. I'm doing it.
Oh man.
I'm doing it for everybody in
Don't lose
Ohio, so don't screw it up.
don't freaking lose it.
We ain't gonna
Hey,
screw it up. We're there to
It's good
support
the
you.
doors aren't open until 10 a.m. We can start drinking early.
Oh gosh, I won't make it if we do that. No day drinking.
No day drinking, Scott. We can't have
I don't know what you're talking about.
no soapboxing, no
I don't know.
rambling.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll ask the question. Hey, Scotty, what do you think about Biden?
Who?
Don't ask him about NASCAR or Joe Biden.
Yeah.
We'll be okay.
No, Columbus is liberal country. You don't want to be starting that.
And what
Oh,
else?
that's okay. I'll have real fun with it.
What else don't we want to get Scott going off on?
Hmm.
Aaron's.
What is it? No, you have them
Aaron's.
touchy
I
subject.
don't know. Too bad we can't come up with, Scottisms and everybody in the audience has to take a drink every time he says one.
Oh, just
Does Manny have any cousins in Ohio that will show up? Does he
Do
have any
what?
cousins? Does Manny have any cousins in Ohio that can show up?
No.
none that you're
No.
aware of, right?
No. The closest relation he's got's in Hawaii.
That you're aware of.
No. Pretty sure he's in Hawaii.
Manny's relatives in Hawaii.
Yeah, and I think from Hawaii he actually took a trip to is it Africa? Yeah, so he's pretty far away.
All right.
Huh.
Well,
Okay.
then,
Really far away.
all right. Well, we'll figure something out.
Hmm.
You know,
Oh, what do you mean figure something out? He's gone.
just for you and the show. We can't wait.
Hunt him.
We will be
You know
supporting.
what happens when you keep messing with the bull?
Who's messing with the bull? We ain't doing nothing.
You're a liar because I can hear your voice.
Well, speaking of not waiting there, Charles Hanson says, how about them gold prices?
How about him?
How about him, Chad?
That's right. So
Have you seen him?
Yeah, I've seen them. Gold did bounce back today, up $21.18, closing at $1,888.92.
Oh.
Still below
Oh,
that
we're still
flesh.
doing
Still below
good,
that mark though.
So climbing back up to 1900. Silver's also up 38 cents, but after falling, it's still only closing at $22.96.
All right.
Is it ever going to get to like $30?
No, because it keeps going down. It's been like slowly.
All right. It will.
Now, platinum, that one I had hoped it was going to keep falling, but it's up $32.69, closing at $999.17. So it's right there at the $1,000 mark. Palladium, that one moved up 12 cents. $2,264.87. So Palladium's still holding its own pretty well up there.
Uh-huh.
Now for Iridium, 'cause
Iridium.
Kathleen likes these little ones, right? So we got to definitely talk about them.
Yeah.
Iridium stayed flat at $6,100. Ruthenium, that one also stayed flat at $750.
Huh.
Now the big boy rhodium, I think it identifies as a
Rhody.
male.
Really?
That one closed at $20,250. It stayed flat yet again. And now
Again.
the Bitcoin, I just refreshed. It says on mine $39,586.23.
Ish.
Going back up.
Yeah, because
Yeah, Bitcoin's like
yeah, it's been crazy. It was 36.
no rhyme or reason. It's
It's not.
crazy.
It's like 38, back to 36, 39.
It's crap.
I think Bitcoin lives inside of Scott's head, and it's like,
We do not need a freaking cyber money.
see,
Golden medal prizes is brought to you today by
Rye.
Hold it up, baby.
Bullet.
95 rye.
Bullet rye.
Or if you're feeling fancy, Bullet.
Bullet.
Yes. Bullet. Is that what you called it?
It's the bullet.
I want the fancy
Oh,
stuff.
it's full of crap, eh?
Yeah.
So now that brings us to birthdays.
Birthdays.
It is
right.
oh, by the way, I want to wish everyone happy Cinco de Cuatro.
Yeah, I'm
You
going
ever
in.
seen
I'm
the
gonna go in and
show,
see.
you know what I'm talking about.
May
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna-
fourth be with
Banana
you.
stand. May the exactly.
May the fourth be with you.
I got an anniversary party for a bar I got to go to tomorrow. That's where I've always hung out when I moved here and everything when they first opened. And
Oh, yeah?
I didn't even know it was on Cinco de Mayo. I was like, oh crap.
No, it's Cinco de Cuatro today, man.
We gotta watch that again. That was
Yeah.
funny.
That was a funny show.
Do you know what show we're talking about?
Not offhand.
Arrested Development, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Funny
Gotcha.
show.
Funny show.
May the fourth be with you, Star Trek.
Yes,
There's
man.
always money in the banana stand.
Yep, May 4th.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, birthdays. We have Dave, Dusty Sky,
Ooh.
Lemuel Edward McCauley, Mick Robertson, Patrick Swift, Paul Christensen, Sandy, and Steve Orth. Now, tomorrow, wow, not a lot of birthdays today, huh?
There were some good
Tomorrow,
names.
on Cinco de Mayo, Billy R. Jeffcoat, Bob Fisher, Corey, Eric Cosi, Eugene Cox, Gerald, Jack Chilson, Jeff Matthews, Jeremy, Jesse Gray, Jim Smith, and John Travelstead.
Dang.
Why don't we do Steve Orth?
Gotta do
Isn't he
Steve
like-
Orth. Yeah.
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 He's a longtime member.
Okay,
Yeah.
who tomorrow? Who tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Long time listener, first time caller. Hello.
Tomorrow.
You know, I like the single names. So how about just Gerald?
There you go.
Good old Jerry.
Good old Gerald. He's probably
All
got
right, so first at Steve Orth,
Steve Orth.
from Middletown, Ohio. Look at that. Look at that.
Middleton.
Middletown.
Yeah, it's Middleton. Whatever.
T-O-W-N. Town,
Town.
not T-O-N.
Not Middleton. Middletown.
It's Middleton.
No, there is Middleton. But this
Hang
is
on. Because he is such an active and wonderful member, I have to
Uh-huh.
scroll a little ways. So what type of prospecting? He's a panner, he sluices, he high banks and dredges. Oh, he metal detects too.
There you go.
Um,
He's covering a
currently,
field.
Doesn't belong to any clubs, according to his profile. Found the site through Facebook. Nobody referred him. Now he uses a gold cube, a Proline 2.5-inch combo, and then a White's MXT, as well as a damn fine sluice, he says.
wow.
A what?
I know
Damn
that.
fine sluice.
Oh, a damn. Okay, fine.
Damn fine.
Fine. It's damn fine.
Damn.
Now he's been a member since 2014.
Mm-hmm.
So happy birthday, Steve.
Happy day, happy day.
Birthday.
Now Gerald, aka Jerry,
Uh-huh.
is from Zimbabwe.
Hey.
He's a gold prospector, doesn't belong to any clubs. He found the site from google.com.
Oh,
He uses hand tools.
Oh,
drilling.
Now Gerald
Believe that. Yeah.
has been a member since 2014.
Oh, fucking Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
That's a long way away, boys.
that
That
is
is.
a long way away.
In 2014, that's before all the scammers tried to get in here.
Yeah,
so
I know, right?
Probably,
He's
Yeah.
legit.
probably legit.
Probably is, or
That's-
would be there.
That's freaking
Yeah.
long way away. That's cool, man.
That is cool.
Got somebody on here from Zimbabwe. That's good. You know, that's just that's pretty
Zimbabwe.
cool.
Well, global.
We
Gold
are
prospectors.
global.
We're global, baby.
Global,
We've got people
global
in
domination.
Australia
Yes.
and
Good night,
New
Mike.
Zealand.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, where's what's his
Scotland?
name comes on the after party shit.
Oh, we got Scotland for sure in the house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Scott.
I've seen Germany in
Yeah.
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from
Central South American
Yeah.
peoples.
I was gonna say we got
Have several of them.
we got Smokey that comes in on the after parties on the watch parties and stuff,
Yeah,
and he's from
Scotland.
Scotland too.
Yeah.
We've had Sudan, Africa.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of
UK, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the UK.
I
All over.
I thought because I had some people on my Facebook too, and it was the same name, but I thought that we had a couple from Russia as well.
You, Turkey.
We can't forget about the neighbors to the north of us, old
Oh,
Canada.
we got lots of
I
them.
mean, come
Yeah.
on.
And,
Oh, we got a bunch of
British
we got a
Yeah.
bunch of Canucks. Yeah, we got a bunch of them.
BC,
Lots
yeah.
of Canadians.
Got
And
Canadian.
Mexico.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
see.
Mexico.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Global.
And I have global news tonight.
Oh my.
Oh my God! Wait, you're gonna roll those commercials first?
I do have stories. Yeah. So let's have some commercials.
And I think I have one local event of interest to talk about since we already talked
can't
about the
wait.
gold show.
What's that? I was trying to see something while you guys was chatting amongst yourselves.
Oh.
Chatters.
Sorry.
Chatters.
You know, it's really funny. He's like looking the opposite way of the camera, going, "I'm trying to see."
Yeah,
something."
he's looking the
Like,
opposite
like
way,
it's not
moving
obvious.
his mouth, and nothing's coming out.
I'm trying to see something. Trying to. Why you guys was talking? I was trying to find something.
Well, we knew you sure wasn't looking at us.
No, I wasn't. I was trying to find something.
The camera's directly in front of you. Blink 2
Huh?
times if you need help.
So, Scott, what kind of stuff did they give away at the gold show in Arizona?
Oh, good question.
Dude, they actually, what's really good is out here is because we don't have the same vendors you're going to get. But the stuff out here, like they'll give away a dry washer from one of the companies that advertise their stuff. You know, Mike Pung always does a good job about throwing a gold cube up there, which, hey, you guys do the math. Number one, I think it's the greatest cleanup freaking thing you ever had. And
Yeah, I'm probably going to pick one up. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
they're
sold ours years
freaking
ago, and it's a good
awesome,
piece
man.
of gear to have.
they're freaking awesome, dude. And even when it comes to the fine gold, I got a 3-tier, man. If it makes it past that, it was meant to go back to the gold gods. That's all I can say. But no, I mean, if you know how it's
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
it's like, okay. But anyway, he does that. And then like a lot of pans, unfortunately, Clint wasn't here with the gold claw this year. I don't know why, but they still had some gold claws to give up. Other pans too, some round pans. Then they do a bunch, the nuggets and stuff like that. But see, going where over there could be a dredge up for freaking go. There could be a high banker dredge combo.
Was there any like different types of metal detectors like Nokia?
Yeah.
Mine Lab?
Yeah, they had a couple of different
Yeah.
metal detectors there from.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
They had one whites.
Yeah, there was a whites
And then,
a couple of mine labs and a Nocta.
Mine, that's. And then I didn't know that.
Now, I don't know if anybody else, but I'm excited to go by Gold Bay's booth because he
Man,
brings in amazing specimens for people
it's-
just to look at.
Freaking awesome, dude.
I'm bringing
Unreal.
some money.
Yeah.
Making it rain, baby.
No, I mean, if somebody was able to actually
Sugar
just
daddy.
get close, if somebody was able to get close to the glass and take with a certain kind of lens and take a picture of it, it would be a mounting picture you would want to hang in your house.
Oh, I love the that crystalline gold special.
Oh, they got, you ain't gonna believe, dude. They got one this freaking
He's
big.
got the moose head. I wonder if he's bringing that one. That one's wild. Because
He's
I've
gonna
seen
be
his
there,
videos.
right?
Yeah. He'll be there. He was at the North Carolina show, so he's going to be there at the Ohio show. I mean, he's like the main sponsor this year. which is
Okay.
awesome, so.
All right. Now, thanks for bearing with me. I was trying to see where some of the places that we're listened to at. So let's go. Nicaragua,
Hmm.
Germany,
Oh yeah.
India, Ireland, France, New Zealand, Canada, Australia, and the United States. Now, also, what is pretty cool, I found,
Like ZZ Top said, I'm worried.
is this is pretty neat. Do you guys know that we have on podcast downloads over 150,000,
Awesome.
and over 250 published episodes. And let me see what else.
And then
And there is also, we started this, it was 7 years ago, and with a total of 629 episodes.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot. Yeah. And we are on Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Facebook Podcasts, Amazon Music Audible, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, and GeoSavin.
I don't even know what some of that is, but awesome, man.
Hey, if they can find us in Nicaragua, you can find us anywhere.
Way to go, though. I don't either, Shad, but right.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you can find us in Nicaragua, dude, you can find us anywhere.
you can find us there. You can find us anywhere.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, I mean, Nicaragua's not like there's not like a 20,000 powers just hanging around, freaking doing it.
Well, that's just a lot. That's a lot of episodes, a lot of years,
Yeah.
a lot of formats that we're on. It's like, holy cow, and a lot of
And Rich
a lot
has
of
been
downloaded
the
episodes.
constant.
Yes, Rich is always here.
He may fall asleep on some of the shows, but he's still here, David.
Hey, I've only been sick like 3 times.
In the past 2 months.
Hey, man.
Way to go, Rich. We need,
All
to
right,
give him,
let's-
we need to give him an award.
He does need an award. All right, let's,
He needs an award.
We'll give it to him at the Gold Show.
Okay,
Nah, I got you
let's
guys.
do that.
That's
Ladies
my
and
award.
gentlemen, please can I have your attention? Come on over.
All right.
now we'll do a commercial for.
Oh, I'll bring them in.
You'll do what, Rich?
I said I'll bring them into the booth. There's no doubt about that.
Bring him in, baby.
Like I always do.
You always do. All right, let's take a quick commercial break for Scott so he'll shutty. We'll be right back.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their miners' legal fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com. If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune into Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorsSpace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorsSpace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorsSpace.com. GoldProspectorsSpace.com.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
Excuse me, we're having technical
difficulties. Please stand by.
All right. Well, before I start with the news, I want to do a little entertainment news.
Okay.
So there's been some reviews that have come in for the Hoffman Family Gold show that has come on. Has anybody watched that?
Me.
Came on.
Okay, so if you haven't watched it, the Hoffman Family Gold is the latest spinoff to the show on Discovery. It's a gold mining reality show that is a spinoff to Gold Rush.
Right.
So the show follows the former Gold Rush star Todd Hoffman as he attempts to take up gold mining after he abruptly quit the series, as we all know. His decision to return basically takes place as he, tries to start up his own gold mining business again with his family, including his son now, I do believe. I forget what his son's name is, though.
Hunter.
Okay. Hunter. All right. So I guess it's getting criticized by Gold Rush fans. Basically because of, if you've watched the old Gold Rush series, the Hoffmans were known for their, poor decision-making skills and their ineffective management style. And I guess during the first episode, and you'll have to tell us about it, Tim, that they unexpectedly discovered a large gold nugget while testing
Oh, yeah.
soil.
Yeah.
Is this the gold nugget?
That looks about like it.
Okay, so I guess this is kind of unrealistic
Yeah.
So they're salting. Wow.
Yeah, I guess, and we all know when you test an area, you usually just find, pieces.
Yeah.
Lakes, and you
Sure.
count the colors for the amount of soil that you look, and then you kind of guesstimate how much gold you'll find, and you don't usually hit these kind of pieces until
It was huge.
until you really get down to the nitty gritty. So
So how many nuggets have they got since then? Probably.
I don't know.
None that I'm aware of.
I guess they were just testing.
Yeah, it was a test. Right.
I told you this show was pure trash
It was
from
gold.
day one.
Through a test, Trommel. They did a test to see what kind of gold was there, and that was in. It's like, oh, I told you there was good gold.
Yeah, but did you really need a trommel to find that? Come on.
Right.
They needed a trommel to find.
I think a metal detector would have went.
Yeah. So,
Oh goodness.
okay.
So anyway, I guess they're getting a lot of criticisms from
on that one.
fans on this one because they're like, come on,
Right.
they think it's obviously faked.
Yeah.
Not them.
The odds of finding a gold nugget like this in a test run are very rare.
Yeah.
And there in some of the comments, and I'll just go through some of them, were basically like, okay, obviously the only way Todd could find a gold piece like this would be help from the production company. So they folks like us who mine for gold and know how hard it is, and it isn't, finding like something like this on your just testing is rare. Not to say that you can't find something like this when you're mining, because we've seen people like Cornflake who have found things like this, but you're not testing, you're actually looking, and you're mining. But we know, but folks who just watch the show,
Hey,
who don't
Kathleen,
really know.
Brian Wilder said because I just dredged 2 miles down the road from where the Hoffmans were filming, and he said there is big gold there. So
I'm sure there is.
Right, but I think even if that would have been in the testing, I would have pulled it out and stuck it in my pocket and said, "Nobody will believe this one, boys." So
you're a high grader.
we're not even.
You high grader.
Well, I'm sure there is, but
You're not allowed.
I don't know, but I guess there's a lot of naysayers out there. We'll see.
One right over here.
Well, you guys got to understand, number one, those are the guys that actually come up with what we've been watching for freaking years is Gold Rush. They started the whole big thing.
Yeah,
I mean, it was their pilot that got people interested and everything.
Are you telling me, Scott, that you believe this?
Give them some credit because they do know how to find some gold. But I'm just saying,
he doesn't know how to find gold. He just knows how to get it. He had a great idea for a show that really caught on. Now it's turned into a behemoth of a show.
I mean, it's the first episode. They go out, they test it, and boom, they find this.
Bam. Yeah, in your face.
Now, wait a minute. Are you really going to do a show without doing your homework first?
That was the whole premise of the initial Gold Rush, which if you really watch the very first
2 seasons of Gold Rush was very interesting. I liked it because it really showed how hard gold mining was.
Yeah.
And it isn't something that was glamorous, and it wasn't something that was all this great stuff.
Right.
Because you really had to work and know what you were doing.
No, I really want you to know, you guys, if you go out prospecting, you will find this every time.
You're not going to find that every time. No, you are not going to find that every time. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are, what your name is.
And by the way, if you do find that, please email me at Scott Tony.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Oh, there, Scott.
I'm going to do a Scott Tony. I'm just saying.
That's it.
I'm just saying. No, you don't find you guys.
The reviews are in, and people are being skeptical.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that it's not there. I mean, they're on good ground, I'm sure, because you're in Alaska. How can you not be?
Well, the only thing that I got a problem with is if you look at that picture and gold, I think if somebody actually had that nugget and planted it in there, they would have polished that son of a gun better than that. That looks like something that's been sitting in the ground. I've seen pieces come out that's got the black to it. It looks like it's been sitting in the ground. So if I was looking at that picture, I would just almost say it was real. I would say it. Because
it's a real piece of gold.
It's gold.
I know, but
it's fake gold.
I know, but if somebody planted it, that thing would be freaking polished like a pawn shop freaking necklace.
All right, they've been doing these gold shows for almost 10 years.
They're not going to put a piece of polished gold in there.
Right.
It's not like they're going to put a gold bar. Oh, look at this.
There, that's what I found.
Look at this natural gold bar.
Look at this gold bar.
With Credit Suisse.
Told you there was good gold here. It comes out in bars.
No, we're not gonna do that. No, it's just crazy. I don't know. But then again, I didn't watch the show. I don't know how much dirt they moved, how long they did it. Tim, you watched it.
Yeah. I was kind of, like you said, amazed by it. Actually, I was like, okay, here we go.
Anybody out there? I don't have the comment. I can't see the comments.
Yeah, and then. We'll figure they're finding like 46 ounces a week. Is what they're finding.
I watched the first couple episodes. And,
yeah.
Did you watch it?
I watched the first couple episodes, and I kind of got distracted, so I didn't really watch any more after that.
Yeah.
I've been more interested in the Lost Aztec Gold with Kevin Hoagland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's more historical, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
More believable.
All right. So that was, yeah. Yeah. So that was our entertainment news. We're gonna go on to the news now.
Can I go to number one?
You can go to number one.
Flash, this just did.
Okay, so now we're on to the news. And here's Lake Mead, and there's a clock. There's a clock in Lake Mead. Just ignore it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this about the barrel?
Yes.
Oh, I read that story. It's crazy.
You're throwing it at
I'm
you.
sorry.
Stop it. Okay. Well, okay. So recently, if you haven't heard, that they found with all the droughts going on, Lake Mead's water level is dropping.
Uh-huh.
So with all of the newly exposed bottom of Lake Mead, there was a barrel with a body in it.
A steel drum.
What?
Oh yeah, I seen
They
that.
found a
I
steel
freaking
drum,
seen that.
and there was a body.
Is it Jimmy
No,
Hoffa?
no. Listen to the details. Listen.
All right. Go on, Kathleen.
Let me finish.
Tell the details.
Tell
He
the
always
details.
likes to steal my thunder.
Tell the details.
Gosh.
Well, I will.
Okay, so they found a man inside. He was dead. He was shot. Stuffed inside of a
Well,
barrel.
imagine that.
Okay.
Somebody
Um,
voluntarily gets in a barrel.
And shoots herself.
I don't know. Sometimes people at Niagara Falls like to get in barrels and try to,
Yes.
Minus the shooting themselves.
But
Yeah, right.
was
They
shot,
suicided
stuffed in a
themselves
barrel.
on the way down.
they found him. He's been in there since the 1970s.
Wow. It's Jimmy Hoffa, ain't it?
Yeah.
And the reason, and they could tell he was from the 1970s because of the clothing style
They have bell bottoms.
and the shoes, the platforms. I don't know.
And bell bottoms.
This guy was wearing tweed.
Now, if this doesn't scream mafioso, I don't know what does.
You know,
Right?
the clothing was from Kmart, so
Well, I guess the Clark County coroner, they're still trying to figure out who the guy is.
Holy cow.
So anyway, you can imagine like
Wow.
all of the crazy stuff they're gonna find in Lake Mead. So this has opened up the door for treasure hunters, right? So
Yeah.
all these
You know-
people are coming around with their metal detectors.
You know, there's a lot of 60 and 70 and 75-year-olds going, hey, man, this crap's getting serious.
but yeah, with the
And
treasure hunt,
look, there's a clock.
Right.
Like Mead.
Hey, you know that water's going down. We never thought that should happen.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. So this
It's
like
sad.
brings me to I'm gonna tie this back into treasure hunting and gold
Okay.
prospecting.
Okay.
So I guess this has brought a lot of people back into hey, let's go find some cool stuff. Because this stuff has been underwater for a great amount of time.
Uh-huh.
So let's
Hey, what kind of bottom was it again?
I think it was a soft bottom.
The bottom of the lake, what was it?
wait, what?
The bottom of the lake. You said it was some kind of something bottom of the lake.
I think she said it's exposing its bottom.
Oh,
Yeah, the water receding.
The
from
water is
ground.
receding because there's a drought going on.
oh, okay.
The water levels of Lake Mead on the Colorado River, the southern Nevada, and northern Arizona. You know that there's been a drought. You should know this. You live there. There's been a question posed on, what are the rules? What can you do? Because people have been going out there
Sure.
and looking at the bottom of Lake Mead of the exposed areas with their metal detectors. They're going to the more shallow areas and doing magnet fishing, which is
Oh.
illegal in the
it
state
is?
park. You're not allowed to
What?
do that.
yes.
Yes, you're not allowed to do that. And they've been, taking.
Oh,
things
God
out.
forbid we clean up the state park's waters.
Right?
As
That's the stupidest crap I ever
Well,
heard.
you have to think about too. There's a lot of Native American artifacts there.
They're
there's a
not
lot of-
freaking metal.
Right. They're not.
well, no, people are like looking for stuff. They're going
Yeah,
out there
well,
and looking
you
for
should
stuff.
be allowed. You really should.
Slinging a freaking magnet is not like digging a freaking hole and trying to find pottery. That's bull crap.
Just saying that this is in the news, and just to beware, if
Yeah.
you're one of those folks that are going out there, just know that there are rules. If that area is in the state park, I think there's some areas that aren't. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not from there.
No, it's illegal because they probably been hiding cars there for years. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Why
I
go? Do you
believe-
know?
I believe pretty much a lot of Lake Mead is going to be off limits. Even along the Colorado River, it's going to be off limits.
Yeah,
It's in the state park.
Yeah, if it's the same article that I read today that you got your information from, yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm thinking? Remember that show they called Rango where I got my dog's name from? Remember that water was going somewhere else? I just wonder where that water's going because I don't think it's evaporating that fast.
huh.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
Just saying.
You can't even take a rock off
No.
off the state park. I mean, if you find a pretty rock, you're not even allowed to take it.
That's just dumb.
Oh, I know because you're ruining everybody else's fishing on the pretty rock.
Evidently, but
It won't
not
get
that I
to
would
you.
take any rocks.
No, never.
Not me.
Me, finders keepers. See ya.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a rock collection. What?
Prove it came from a state park.
You know, it's really funny because I don't even go into state parks.
No.
I don't live on a state park.
I mean, I go up to Lynx Creek and that's a forestry service stuff, but
Uh-huh.
state parks, no.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's so sad. I mean, like, what if
It
you
is.
do find metal? Like,
You don't tell anyone. I
Right.
mean,
Goes
moving
back
on.
to that.
You know, like
It's-
the sheriff said in Las Vegas, they expect to find more bodies.
Oh, I bet.
yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
Hello, Las Vegas. Hello.
Oh, you didn't.
Imagine
The
stuff
movies
that
don't
they-
come from nowhere, folks.
I,
Oh, by the way, trigger warning.
I kind of just want to go and see what's there.
Right? See all
Think
these.
of all the boaters and all the stuff that they lose.
I
and-
know.
Well, there is a town that is actually visible now that was 60 feet underwater at one point in time.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, that's cool.
I can see somebody going
But
nuts.
the only thing you're going to find is going to be foundation. You know,
Wow.
Yeah, but
I
still.
can see somebody diving under the water and come back up. Oh, there's 42 barrels down there. You can go find them. I'm out of here. See ya.
It might be. Exactly what it is, too.
I'm just curious. I just like to see stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's neat.
You know, this is a morbid curiosity. I kind of want to find a body in a barrel.
From the 70s.
Moving on.
What are you drinking?
On.
Chad,
Okay.
keep your eye open, bro. Keep your eye open.
Oh, dude, I always am with all the little herbs and stuff she got. Try it.
Yeah.
He goes to the kitchen for a glass of water. You better keep your eye open.
Oh, you're gonna see when you come over to my place, Scott. My little
Your place.
our place.
All
After
right.
hearing that, I'm locking the door.
Wow.
Every morning. Okay, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
We're in Arkansas now. Okay, so this is Adam Harden and his diamond that he found at the Arkansas Crater of Diamond State Park. He discovered a 2.38 carat diamond. This is the biggest one found so far this year. He
Wow.
found it April 10th. It was he calls it the Frankenstone.
Uh-huh.
Size of a pinto bean. And it kind of looks weird.
It
Well,
does
it's got a
look
clock-
really
it's got a
weird.
clock in it.
Yeah, well, that makes it really rare.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
So it's a brown diamond.
Huh.
It's the size of a pinto bean. It's got a coffee brown color, and it's got a metallic shine to it, and it's very, very unique. So found at the
Oh.
Crater of Diamond State Park. I so want to go to this place so
Yeah.
bad before I move out west.
It would be
You've
cool.
Got to
It
go.
is
kinda- it's really kinda cool.
Huh?
It is really kind of cool. Like I said, when you go in the front lobby and everything, man, you see everything. Then they got the ring in the wall. That thing's worth like $10 billion or some crazy crap. It's like it's really cool. And then you got to look out there. And what's really neat is because you guys know enough about gold mining and stuff like that, man. You will pinpoint a section and put a town on it, man. You will find them. You'll find them.
It'd be cool.
I want to go. But I think Thomas Folks went. He said, "Don't go in the summer. It's really hot."
No, it's like stagnant.
You guys just don't go in the summer. It's super hot. So
it's a swamp with no water.
Yeah.
Right.
So I guess like now's the time to go, like around this time, the rainy season, because when it rains, that's when all the diamonds come to the top. Because
some of those guys go out there with freaking steel rods and they'll drive them in the ground until they feel gravel, and then they'll dig. That's where you find gravel, you're going to find the diamonds.
Well, this guy said he's been going there for 10 years.
Wow.
He must be a local,
right?
But he is actually a diamond dealer. So obviously this is his business. He must have a lot of time on his hands to do this.
I already caught that joke. Never mind.
So since the park's been open, 260 diamonds have been found, weighing more than 44 carats. So that's a lot of diamonds that are coming out of this park.
Yeah, I think the one that they got in the when you walk into the lobby or whatever you call it, the one that's in the wall that's actually spinning around, it's actually what they call a flawless diamond. And there's only, I think the story goes, there's only 2 or 3 people that's ever held a flawless diamond in their life. But it's so cool because this thing's going around slow enough. And if you see it, there's a number inside that band, and I think it might be made out of what do you call it?
I think it's laser etched.
Well, they're finding all kinds of diamonds. They're finding brown ones, yellow ones, all flawless ones, evidently. I mean, all kinds.
Well, I guess that was supposed to be like a volcano puke.
Yeah, it's a kimberlite, volcano kimberlite. And that's where, I mean, when they're constantly turning up the soil, and then when the rains come, it keeps bringing more and more up to the surface.
Yeah, just like arrowheads.
Yeah. All right, so now we're in global news. This is a story in New Zealand. This is kind of a cool story, morbid story. Curiosity. So in New Zealand, an unknown gold miner is going to finally be laid to rest. This is his boots. Funeral notices are going to be published for an unknown gold miner more than 140 years after his death. Wow. Preparations for his burial will be next week. The funeral will be taking place on May 14th. The miner, who has been exhumed twice now from his grave in the Cromwell Gorge, will have a final resting place in the Cromwell Cemetery. The remains have languished in the university's anatomy department since 1983 after being exhumed during archaeological work while the Clyde Dam and State Highway 8 were being constructed. They discovered this body.
Wow.
It was discovered that the man's remains had been disturbed before by grave robbers, most likely shortly after his initial burial. The Otago Goldfields Heritage Trust is also getting involved because the gold miner has become a representative of all the gold miners who lost their life drowning in the river in the harsh conditions of the gold mining period.
There's a fund.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a special fund for that, because what blows my mind, if you found them in 1983 and you're just burying them now, there's an angle for money somehow. It should have been done like a long time ago. Oh, it's some dead guy's shoes. Well, let's bury him. Okay, Bob. See you later. You're good.
They actually have his remains. Those are just his boots.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it. It takes that long for somebody to say, oh, we're going to finally put him to rest. I'm like, well, we had him on freaking display for 20 years, making $20,000 a year just for the display.
Yeah, well, he's been like, a symbol of all of the gold miners back in the day that did lose their lives.
Right.
But they are going to do an actual a funeral in that period of when he, died in the Victoria.
Do they know his name, Kathleen?
They don't.
Oh, wow.
So he
Okay.
is the unknown miner.
Unknown miner. All right.
So they are going to do a respectful cemetery funeral and lay him to rest. So the
Cool.
tomb of the unknown miner.
That's it. There you go.
Okay, and lastly, our story in global news in England. A teenage treasure hunter.
I don't have a picture.
Oh,
I forgot.
But
Oh,
I
wow.
see it. I see
You're
it
just gonna
coming.
have to imagine what this looked
Here
like.
he comes. Here comes a teenager.
Okay,
He's a demon
it
on
was
the-
a really cool picture too. I'm so sorry. You'll have to just Google it. But it was a magnet fisher in England who found a safe in the I forget what river. Oh, the river Witham in Grantham, Lincolnshire. He was magnet fishing and found a safe. And he ended up finding money in the safe around it was worth it had Australian dollars in it, but which was around $1,800 in US money. So it did have some expired bank cards in it as well. And he was able to make out a name, Rob Everett, on the name of on the bank card. So he found the person that it belonged to in England, and it turned out that the safe was involved in a robbery.
Oh, wow.
And it was missing, so he returned it to the rightful owner. It was a businessman who was robbed, and the safe was taken, and obviously the robbers could not get it open, so they just chucked it into the river.
Yep, they don't need that.
And this little 15-year-old teenager doing the magnet fishing found it and
Cool.
returned it.
That's cool. Did he get a reward?
He did not get a reward, but the guy offered him a job.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Biggest reward ever.
Yeah.
Nope.
So-
Now that kid goes around magnet fishing for him everywhere. He's like, find me more of my stuff.
Interesting. Okay.
So that was dredging up the news.
Okay.
It's
Shad,
been a while. Sorry.
Ah, it was fantastic.
Shad, did you have any?
But you know what? You know what the worst part about it is?
About to stop.
Go ahead. Oh, the worst part is now we got to listen to Chad.
Yeah, you do. I'll get out of the way.
No, you can stay.
Oh.
I'll get out of the way.
First.
Hey, wait a minute. Do you guys got the? Are you guys sitting in the Star Trek chairs?
Yeah.
Enterprise.
Well, that's
Dude,
the one. Oh,
It
there's
totally looks like a Star Trek chair.
Does it?
Look at that.
that's my
Holy
office chair. All
That's
right.
Shad's.
So real quick though, let's look at Gold Prospector space. We've already there are some events listed, which we already spoke about. The GPA Golden Treasure Show in Columbus, Ohio, May 14th through the 15th. The following weekend is the Indiana Gold Prospectors outing in May 21st through the 22nd at Gatesville Country Store. June 18th through the 19th in Kirkland, Indiana, the Indiana Gold Fest 2022. Followed by in July, their Dredgepalooza,
Redapalooza.
July
I love that.
16th through the 17th in Laurel, Indiana.
I still love that.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
And then the
I
Midwest,
still love that name. It's just hilarious.
then they have the Midwest Silver Shootout in September 24th through 25th. So
Now, what's that? Metal detecting?
I'm gonna say, yeah, I think it's a metal detecting event. We'll have to. Well, I guess I could click on the name. Let's see if Thomas inputted more info. So yeah, it looks like it's pretty much all metal detectings. Registration will start 8 a.m., 10 a.m. the start of the morning hunt from 10 to 12. Then lunch will be served. Then 2 to 4 is the silver hunt, followed
want-
by dinner at 5 and raffles at 6.
Nice.
So pretty cool.
You know what I like when they do stuff just like that, the steps they take, because it still reminds me of an old time, like back in the early 90s, an old time fishing permit. You register at this time. You got enough time to go do your thing. You bring it back, show what you found. Hey, if you won, you won. If you don't, you get a ribbon, go home. Or a prize, you get something. But yeah, I still think that's pretty cool, man.
Well, thank you, Scott. That was beautiful. Now for the one event here. Don't move and you'll be fine, dear. You're like a ghost. All right. So June 3rd through the 4th is the 19th annual North Carolina Gold Festival on Polly Spout Road in Marion, North Carolina. Now, this is the Reed Gold Mine, which is the site of the first documented gold find in the United States. So you can come celebrate the first gold rush that is part of North Carolina's big, rich history. They're even going to show turning raw gold into a commemorative coin. That sounds kind of cool. They'll also have mining demos, mining exhibits, equipment, dealers, music, food, inflatables, games, nugget races, nugget shoots, and pan for gold. Free admission, no excuse not to go. There's limited camping spaces, and this is presented by the MN Gold Foundation. The Lucky
NC, I'm sorry.
Oh, what is it?
North Carolina.
Wow, you really screwed that up. North Carolina Gold Foundation, the Lucky Strike Gold Mine, the Thermal City Gold Mine, Pinkerton Realty, Carolina Prospectors, and Smokefoot Mining Equipment. So that sounds pretty cool, man. But that's June 3rd through the 4th.
And that's it.
Those are your local events of interest.
Like that moment of silence there.
Back to you, Tim.
All right. Yeah, I guess the only thing we forgot to mention was camping at the gold event shed is, I think, $50 a night at the Ohio GPA Gold Show.
$50?
Yeah, I think it's $50 a
Oh,
night.
you can camp there?
Yeah.
I got porcelain toilets.
Is this at the Ohio State Fairgrounds?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I can't say too much because I don't know the prices.
You don't want to camp.
I would say if you do, make sure you lock up really good, have a few firearms with you, and don't walk around at night.
Really?
You can't camp at the ground. Oh, you're
At the campground? I guess they got a campground there at the.
Always remember, folks,
Yeah.
circle the wagon. Circle the
Circle
wagon.
yeah, I wouldn't matter.
I would be very careful. If I were
There's
you.
been a handful of recent events
Hey, babe.
around there.
It's like downtown Columbus.
Also, don't forget our sponsor, Buckeye Chapter GPAA.
That's
I
right.
know, right?
That's right. And they'll be there, so be sure to stop. And don't forget, if you want to become a GPA
I can't wait to be
member,
in the shed.
you can sign
Then
up.
carpet.
Give me a minute with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If you'd like to become a GPA member, you can sign up at the show. They'll be selling membership kits there. So go ahead and purchase it on site. Become a GPA member.
And join the Buckeye Chapter. That's where we started.
If you're in Ohio,
Remember,
heck yeah. Or Kentuckian or Pennsylvania.
Yes. Yes, you remember.
You're a member. All right. Anything else, Scott? Now if you have something you need to add, go ahead.
I'm just glad that I'll see all the guys from the Buckeye chapter there. I can't wait.
Can't wait.
We've talked to them for a long freaking time. I thought they were going to go here or there, and they never showed up. And so it'd be, you know what? They have no excuse now. You better be at the freaking Ohio Gold Show.
That's right. We'll see everybody there.
And make sure to bring your pinpoints.
2 weeks. Yeah, pinpoints for
You're
Scott.
what?
If you're wearing a pinpoint for Scott's shirt, Scott will give you an autographed picture. Don't forget.
Oh, you guys are cute. No, it's just it's gonna be cool because you see, like Ed, Jessica, they did a good job doing the radio show and stuff like that. I never got a chance to meet them.
Make your picture tonight, Scott. Remember? Pictures, autographed pictures, lots of them. You got a big crowd base. You got to hand out autographed pictures. So, okay.
Yeah, there, whatever. I'll send the bill to you.
Whatever. You can send it. Don't. It's gonna get paid. Send it. Wear your black turtleneck and put on your gold chain. You could be like Tupac.
Turtle freaking neck. It's Arizona. You don't even see a turtleneck in winter.
And
Oh, wait, you might see them if they're going to Flagstaff to do the skiing thing. I don't know, but
And on that note, Scott, all right, thank everybody for tuning in. We'll see you Sunday, 7:30.
Good night, gold diggers.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
We want to thank you for tuning in tonight. And be sure to join us every Wednesday night right here on Prospectors Radio for our West Coast Wednesday show at 9 Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again for listening.
10 points.
Ohio Gold Show, baby.